Hello, it's me.
Hello, it's me.
Hello,
I've thought about us for a long, long time. Okay.
it's me.
Anyway. But let's this podcast. This is not a podcast. This post, maybe? What was I going for? This video is not about Todd Rundgren, but it is about scrapbooking, we think.
Really.
And the burning question of the day is, are you in jail or just visiting?
Play Monopoly.
Anyway.
Stick of Monopoly.
Yeah, we're playing Monopoly right now. So anyway, what I am doing right now is watercoloring my photos because I'm crazy like that. Now, actually, I did that because when I saw the photos on my phone, after turning them black and white, they kind of looked like they had a blue tinge to them. But then when I printed them out on my not so fancy HP printer, the blue just disappeared. So I decided, hey, maybe I will add the blue back with some watercolors. So that's what I'm doing. And I actually really like how it came out because it kind of looks like I put a filter on them or something. So I think I'm going to continue doing that with some more photos in the future. Yeah, so I am going to cut them out. So, in these photos, Eleanor was finishing up some schoolwork in the kitchen, just sitting at the table, and she had on her glasses, her faux glasses, from her collection of glasses. She has a fishbowl of glasses in her room. Some are sunglasses, some are just crazy glasses, some are just light up glasses. And some are leftover 3D glasses from the movie theater. So the glasses she's wearing in these photos...
in fact, I'm going to go in the bathroom and put them on right now.
Okay, she's going to go get them. They are 3D glasses that she popped the lenses out, and she just wears them a lot. And I think they do look pretty cute on her, but I think it's funny how much she wears them.
I'm back.
So, yeah. If you could only see her now. So she looked so cute doing her homework with her glasses on that I started snapping pics, and then she started posing, and the rest is history.
Girl.
So I didn't really use a kit per se for this layout. I just grabbed some paper from one of the paper packs. If you want to know which one, I can let you know.
Just comment.
But yeah, one of the papers had lines on them, and I originally my plan was to use those lines to do the journaling, but I don't end up doing that anyway. I started like punching holes through it, and now it looks like a piece of Swiss cheese. Yeah, it looks like a piece of Switch on my whatever that is.
What is Swish?
What is Swish?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, thanks. What am I doing now? Looks like I'm just destroying that background paper.
Yeah.
Now I'm pretending I'm 5 and I'm coloring.
You're going fast.
So those little crayons. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have a speed color. Those little crayon crayons I'm using. Look at one just rolled off the table.
I know, it's all.
You can't let it go to red. I think it just went to red, so
It did.
might have to cut out that last.
I know.
So why did my crayon roll off the table, Rue?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Why did it roll?
Cause the floor is
It's so
diagonal.
very crooked.
It's diagonal. Literally, I can't walk up. There's a roller chair in here.
Oh, I think we told that story in the last video.
right.
Yeah.
But what if they didn't see the last video?
Well, let's just keep it short and say that if you sat in a roller chair in this room, what would happen?
You would fall face first on the other side. Apparently there's a cabinet or the bookshelf.
Yeah, you would just roll right to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
So rolly chairs do not get along with this room. So that's why my stuff rolls down the table. Isn't that funny? Anyway.
Oh, that was on the table.
We should call this the hill room instead of the craft room.
The hill.
You want to go up on the hill? You want to go sledding?
Oh, come in here and let the snow fall.
Yeah. So my Swiss cheese, I have turned it into moldy cheese because I added some blue spots. So I guess it's blue cheese now instead of Swiss. And
blue moldy cheese.
So I did that with watercolor. And then I put some washi tape behind the holes so that it could look like it had different patterns behind it. So now I'm going to thread the... Well, actually, I had to change the needle because it was completely bent. I was like... I totally abused this sewing machine.
It's mine.
We were making journals the other night, and I decided to try use a piece of leather. I actually cut up an old coat. And needless to say, I wrecked a needle. It was like really bent, but I hadn't changed it since. So when I went to do this project, I was like, oh, there's that bent needle. But anyway, so I just sewed the cheese down to the background.
And here's what it looks like.
And wait a second. Oh,
yeah.
Forget the wait a second. I had to actually just chop the video up a little because it was out of order.
The end was at the beginning, and then
all of a sudden, it was done, right?
Yeah. All of a sudden, it was done, and all the making of it was at the end, and we just sliced that and put it over here.
Yes, we just chopped that out and put it back where it belongs. So what I decided to do now, after I sewed down the cheese, is to use a stencil and put some texture paste on top. And then, no, that's different. That was spackle for the wall. Oh. Although we could use spackle. Wait a second. That's a good idea. Spackle your scrapbooking.
Yeah. Spackling.
Spackling. Spackle booking.
Spackle booking. Yeah.
So after I spackled the page, I used a little loose ink and kind of just dripped it along the texture paste and just kind of let it fall through the cracks. And then I had a piece of like lacy trim that I put across. So now...
Too bad we can't talk as fast as we craft.
I know. So now I'm just deciding where I'm going to put the photos. And like always... What I kind of thought I was going to do in the beginning doesn't end up happening. I thought I was kind of going to make a banner with the photos and then use some of the photos on another page. But turns out I just stuck them all there.
Just stick and no. I'm so cute.
You're so cute. Like, I don't know. I scrapbooked before I had Eleanor, but now like I struggle to remember what the heck I scrapbooked about because I feel like actually I think it was mostly the dogs.
Because there's nobody's scrapbook.
Yeah, because she's so much fun to scrapbook because she just poses for pictures, like, you know, adults, like, for the most part, like, I don't like getting my picture taken, you know. Actually, I can't really say that for a lot of other adults, but anyway, I probably should. Like, a part of me is like, just, you know, I should take pictures of myself because once I'm like, you know, 70.
You don't want to remember those moments.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
70.
I mean, I am in some of the scrapbooks. Mostly Daddy, though. The moms are always the ones taking the pics, you know? Because daddies...
They don't like it.
I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. So those circles ended up just kind of
staying there,
embellishing the end. I was going to put them in a jumble at the top, but...
Guess not.
So those were just the cutouts, if you missed that part. The circles were the cutouts I punched from the piece of Swiss cheese.
Everything you try to do it, ends up doing the opposite, but it ends up being really good.
Oh, thanks.
That's what you're doing in the video, right? The whole thing, pretty much.
Am I missing the part where I made
Yeah, it looks like it skipped a
the
little bit.
lines? I
It
don't
looks
think
like it
so.
skipped a little
So I ended up journaling on the bottom there.
Like, it went to here to turn. You didn't
Oh, okay.
turn.
I think everything's there, though.
Yeah.
So,
it doesn't matter if it's
it looks like there's,
It
what?
doesn't matter if it's in order, as long as you know how to, as long as you get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's out of order.
I'm just taking little bits of thread, and shoving them here and there.
Sound like the last video.
Which I always, thread is an embellishment I always forget about. I'm like, oh yeah, I could just throw some little
So,
bunches
good.
of
It's good.
thread.
Looks good.
I still have a lot of extra blue thread from her,
Yeah.
what, Christmas dress.
My dress. Oh, you had
Oh look, it is out of order, because look, I'm drawing the lines now for the journaling. Should I fix it?
You went to
Or
red.
should I leave it?
You went to whole thing red. You told me to be quiet.
Well, yeah, the microphone's hitting the red a lot. I don't know.
It picks up a lot of sound.
Yeah, so I don't know if it matters. I think I might just leave the video mixed up. It's, see if anyone even notices.
But you're telling me right now.
Yeah, but if they don't, well, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's kind of funny.
Pictures.
If we just leave it like that.
I'm all about those pictures. I'm all about the icy I'm drinking. And that
Oh, yeah,
picture
she's
on
drinking
the top
icy
on the
too.
left.
Yeah, so that's about it for this video.
In the left.
We had a lot of fun making this layout.
In the left.
I did,
Cool.
actually.
I have more fun. The model.
Yes. And we will see you next week. I think it's time for bed. Have an awesome weekend.
I'm having dinner.
And any last thoughts?
Mom just putting her fists on her chin. Just.
All right. Peace out.
Bye bye. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-da-ba-dee, da-da-ba-doo.